Hello, my nerdlings. I have made it back from a LARP weekend. And if you all remember, what do we do when we're back from a LARP weekend? We unpack our bag and sort out our laundry. Yes, we do. So I survived my first game back in a year. Literally, the last game I went to was this game last year. And then the world fell apart for me. So, yeah. But I'm home. And I had a really good weekend. It's very weird not being Piper. I will start out by saying that. She comes like second nature to me. She's happy, she's bubbly, and my new character, her name is Elin Jorgensen. She's a lot more tricky for me to play, and someone missed me while I was gone. Thank you. Yes, you did. Elin is much more calm and serene and in touch with herself and nature. So like she speaks slower. She's in a lower register. Piper was always way up here, and she was always excited and bubbly, and Elin is very happy to see so many people that I haven't seen in so long. It was wonderful and amazing, and I loved it so much. And yeah, it was just absolutely fabulous. So I came in, and instead of doing a monster shift on Friday night like I usually do, there goes my cat on the scratching post, I did a monster shift Sunday during the day. So I got into character Friday night, which is not my normal routine, and then I didn't get into character today on Sunday because I was... Hi, Mama! Yeah, good job. Because I monstered. I didn't really see much of a point. Hi. Can you say hello? Oh, yes. Oh, the snugs. Who's such a good girl? You're gonna be so angry when I go on vacation for 2 weeks. Well, Auntie Kristen is gonna take really good care of you. Yeah. Yes. Yes. We're going to Ohio to see my family for 2 weeks. And she's not gonna be happy that I'm not here. That's okay. So I went in to play Friday night. Had all of the masks. Brain died. Wolf, who is Aylin's childhood friend, brought her around town and introduced her to many people. Well, he's a very quiet, reserved person who doesn't really like go out, and he's not good at introductions. So he did the best that he could, and it was quite good. I met many important people. And yeah, it was very interesting. It's so interesting because I already know who everyone is from playing previously, but this was a whole new thing, so it was pretty great. It was fun knowing things on the inside, but as a character acting like I was meeting all these people for the first time. So really fun. My character is first and foremost an apothecary, and then she is a master in elixirs and alchemy. So I had healing potions and acids that I made in pre-production that my character was selling to people who needed them. And she did pretty good. She definitely made what she put in, and a little bit more. I also made her to make and sell teas, and I didn't sell any of those. To be fair, House in Verso, which was Piper's house, has a tea house open now, and it's amazing. And I didn't know they were doing this until like right before the event started, and I was chatting with one of my friends. I was chatting with Dahlia, the other Shireling, who is played by my very good friend Heather, who I love and adore to pieces. She's one of my best friends, and this is fun. But yeah, I also didn't wear this because it was stupidly hot and humid. But I had it. I literally carried it around with me for like an hour Friday night, and I was like, it's too hot. It's too hot. This will be great in the winter time. Don't you like my raccoon skull? It's so good. Wolf and Elin started by walking around. We went looking for some Fey crystals, didn't find anything, and then all of a sudden, spooky spooks started popping out, and there were these shadow things, which I still technically never in character found out what they were, but there were these weird like veil shadow type creatures, and then there were also husks that came out that we had to fight and deal with, which of course means I stand there and do nothing, because also I don't have nearly as much damage as other people. My throwing axes and my throwing knives do 2 damage, and my acids do, weak acid does 20 damage and regular acid does 20. Weak does 10, regular does 20. So I threw some of those occasionally, but considering there were people that had like magical swords that were doing like 20 to 40 damage for every swing that they did of magical damage, which was way better than like regular damage, yeah, I kind of let them just handle it, and that was fine. And honestly, that's how Wolf preferred it. He spent the whole time protecting me, even though I kept being like, I'm fine, and he was like, no, you're not fine. And I was like, I'm fine. So yeah, very protective. It was very cute. By the way, Wolf is played by my boyfriend. Our characters are not romantically involved, but they are childhood friends. They are from the same area in Alderman, and yeah, so that was really Friday night. That was really all that happened. We went to bed and slept the best I've ever slept at LARP. Gavin has a memory foam thing, so we pushed 2 bunks together and we slept on his queen size memory foam on top of the really shitty mattresses that they have there. And because of that memory foam, we slept amazing. We didn't get enough hours of sleep because we were up late fighting monsters, but yeah, but we slept. The sleep we did get was really good, which was great. Saturday came and we woke up. I made oatmeal. I brought my hot water kettle, and we met more people. We made more associates. I sold things. I sold acids and healing potions to people. It was really, really hot and humid. Wolf had to take care of a few things, so we kind of split up for a while. I went and checked out the tea house, which was amazing. They did such a good job with it. They still have a lot of, there's a lot that they learned from this being their first event with the tea house. So they have a lot of improvements to make. Not that anything was bad, but definitely they learned what they can do better for the next time. So I checked out the tea house. It's amazing. If you guys play and you haven't gone to the Peacock, it has a full name, but it's the Gilded, I think it's the Gilded Peacock, but it's the tea house the house in Verso runs, and it's stunning. And Elin kind of put in word that she also makes teas, and if they were looking for help, which there was an ad that they were hiring in the newspaper this game, that she is basically applying, and she's happy to work. And yeah, so she put that in, and I went and laid down after that because it was just so hot and humid. I took a little break. I wandered around. I found Wolf. Then we took a break. We took a nap because we were just wiped out because we didn't get a lot of sleep the night before. So we took a nap. We got up, had dinner. I was staying with House Grimwald. Wolf is a part of House Grimwald. So like how Piper was a part of House Inverso, one of the other houses is House Grimwald. And that is the house that Wolf is a part of. So because I was traveling with Wolf, Elin was welcome to stay there. So that's what we did. Yes, it is. And they are wonderful. They made chili in a crock pot for everybody, and it was delicious and so good. And I brought my teas out, which I didn't sell because everyone else had tea, and I didn't really have a place to set it up like publicly. So I set it up in our house, in our bunks for us. And instead of charging for it, I wanted to advertise for it more, of like, here are the teas that I make. I made 4 teas. All of them have actual beneficial properties. There is a sleepy time tea called Potion of Long Rest tea. It's chamomile and lavender. There is At Ease tea, which is for your joints. It's a black tea with apple, cinnamon, and then I had turmeric. Turmeric is great for your joints. Turmeric and cinnamon are so good for you. So that is a tea that is good to help your body feel better and your joints have a better time. There is After Tavern tea, which is peppermint and ginger, that is to help your stomach and help you digest. So there's that one. And the last one is Battle Ready tea. It is a green tea with ginseng, lemon, and guarana, which guarana is a natural caffeine, and the point of that one is to give you energy to get you through your day. I personally don't drink coffee. I am a tea drinker, and when testing out the teas as I made them, I drank one of those before work that day, and I felt more awake through the majority of my shift. I didn't start feeling tired like I normally do until like the end of my 8-hour day. So then again, I don't have a lot of caffeine immediately. I just don't. I don't drink sodas, I don't drink coffee. I get my caffeine through tea or chocolate. So the fact that I had extra caffeine through my tea kept me awake. So yeah, I had those 4. And I got very positive reviews from all the Grimwalds and friends that popped through our bunk. And that's great. So if the Peacock does officially hire me, and I will work shifts there, and also they would sell, if I worked there, they would also sell my teas there. That's where you will be able to find them. So we shall see how that goes going forward. Saturday night came around. It took a while for monsters to come out, so we were kind of, Gavin was really disappointed. Wolf was ready to fight some fiends, and there weren't any. And then eventually, they suddenly all came out. We had wraiths, and we had more husks, and then we eventually went to bed around 1:32-ish. But apparently right after we went to bed, a big bad monster wrapped in chains came out, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to witness it. I always miss the big bad monsters because they always come out like super late at night after I've gone to bed, even though this one came out earlier than normal. But yeah, big bad monsters. And then Sunday we did monster shifts. Also, while we were being interrogated by husks, I befriended people that I already know. Elin befriended Beatrice Stormbreaker, who is lovely. I adore Twig so much. And what is her name now? Katie is the player, and she brought in an alternate character, a Shireling. So of course I was like, and she had talked to me previously about like advice and where to get stuff. So like I knew she was building a Shireling, but the fact that I got to like be there and witness it was amazing. Oh, what is her name? We all have flower names. I know I can't remember. And I feel awful that I can't remember because she was precious and I loved her. But we made friends, and we were testing out this weird theory that if we talked about very mundane, boring things, the husks would not attack us, and they would just leave us. They'd like stop and watch and listen in their like creepy way that they do. And it had been working until we had one right behind us, and then someone else decided to attack it. And because I was right there, it took an attack of opportunity and tried to assassinate me. Luckily, I had, what is it called? Spirit of the something. Thank you to my lovely friend Beza, played by Evie, who is one of my darling friends. Spirit of the, I can't remember, but I had that, and I had resist to magic, and because of those two things I was saved from my assassination attempt, so I didn't die, which is great. But yeah, we basically ran around and fought monsters. Once again, I threw acid like twice throughout the night, meaning I stood there. However, they did say it's very helpful to have people that don't do anything because you are an extra pair of eyes, and you can help keep an eye out for more things that are spawning and showing up throughout the night. So even though I felt very useless, apparently I was useful. But yeah, then we went to bed, and then today was our monster shift. Most of the time human characters go out on Sundays, so no makeup needed to be done. So I stayed at a monster camp with a couple people, and we cleaned everything up so that pack up at the end of the day went really fast and really well. And my friend Jack, who is one of the people that runs Monster Town, he pulled me aside and checked in with me and was like, "Are you okay? I want you to know if you ever need space from everything that's gone on in your life and everything that happens at LARP, whether it's involving people or not, you can always come here and have a break and get away from everything." And I was like, "Thank you." Because he was like, "I care about you because you're my friend." And I was like, "Thanks, Jack." Yeah, so it was really nice and wonderful, and I appreciate him so much. He's always been so kind to me, and yes, I appreciate it very, very much. But yeah, then we packed everything up, we cleaned everything up. Gavin and I were out of there just after 4. We went to a Mexican place nearby and had a delicious meal that we were very hungry from, because we realized that all we had eaten Sunday morning was oatmeal and half a bagel. Like, we had a bagel that we split between the two of us. So we each had a half of a bagel and some oatmeal, and we were starving. It was a really great game. I promise I will make a video actually introducing Elin, and I will go over her costuming pieces. I'm not sure when I will get to it. We are going to Ohio in a week, so I will also have fun things from home that I'm probably going to film. We're going to the Ohio Renaissance Festival, which is my home fair with my high school friends, and we're going to go to Kings Island, which is our theme park back home, and I'm going to go through stuff at my parents' house, and yeah, so we'll get to it when we get to it. But I wanted to update you guys on game, and this was really, really great, and I really I'm happy to be back, even though it's really weird playing a character that's not happy and bubbly, like super bubbly 24/7. It was weird, but great. And the more I play her, the more I look forward to getting to know her and figuring her out. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.